on this episode of Minority Report. We are on location at Urban Snob for the Shic pop-up event. We having cupcakes, we having champagne, we having conversation. I'll be interviewing Demetra Diggs, who is the owner of Urban Snob, and also Sheena Lansana, who is the owner of Shic is Chic. I'm gonna give you all the tea, so sit back and enjoy. So being, full-time mommy, wife, husband in the NFL, full-time corporate person. I mean, I have a full-time job outside of doing this. Like, tell me, what are some of the biggest sacrifices that you've had to make for your business?
Your time. There's times that, I'm tired and I don't want to be in here, and thank God for Josh, because I'll say Josh, and sometimes, I'm a woman and I'm an emotional person, and sometimes I just don't even want to deal with the public. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to have to be like, hi, how you doing? And so I'm grateful for the resources and the people that God has placed around me. So, when I do have those moments that I need to just kind of regroup and get off of Facebook and not worry about promoting, and just kind of take that time for myself. I have a team in place that can help me do that. So I'm grateful for Josh. I'm grateful for all the help I get. Jonathan, Julia comes in, and if she has to let somebody in, we have our interns. So I have a lot of help that God has placed around me, and that's helped me keep that balance.
What are some of the sacrifices you've had to make?
I think right now, because again, I'm fairly new and I'm kind of feeling my way through right now. Right now, I believe the sacrifice is the same as time. Time with my family, they're used to me being readily available always. My husband is usually me readily available, but now, my face is glued to a phone or to the laptop.
Right, to the laptop.
So, those type of things, I feel like it's a great sacrifice.
So tell me, which celebrity style fashion inspires you? Who would you say?
Gosh.
Let's hear this.
It's crazy, but I absolutely love Margie Harvey. Some people would probably look at me like, what? But I don't care what nobody say. For over 50, she is fly all day. When I say, I would be like, oh yeah, I will rock that. I will rock that. I'm 31 and I will rock what she has on. I feel like she's real classy. She gives you just enough sexy. It's just phenomenal.
And it's not so in your face.
No, it leaves you intrigued.
Subtle.
You want to know more. I want to know a little bit more. You know what I mean? And I feel like that kind of matches my personality. So
yeah. So is that the only one, or do you have another
I like Kourtney Kardashian. Sorry.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yes. Kourtney Kardashian and Blake Lively. Those are my three.
Those are good. That's a really good mix of women and to kind of look after. Now, I was looking at your website. I bought a pair of shoes, of course.
Yes. This was my first customer, y'all. My first customer.
And you got a dope app. The apps are something new to retailers, and it's a great way to stay connected to your customer base. Many times people are making purchases through their smartphone or tablets. Not many people are even logging into a laptop anymore. So I think that was really smart for you to start with that. And I can tell you, when I got my notification, I quickly went to the She is Chic app to see what was new and what was up there. So that notification got to me right away.
Yeah. Having a sale. Everyone's woefully silent when I just got a new app. How do you deal with that?
That's real life. Let me say that. And I think that, for me, because Urban Snob, it is important for me to support everybody that's out here doing it. And I don't care if I don't get it back, because I get it back in other ways. My blessings constantly come because, of the way that I move and, the things that I do. So I don't focus on who doesn't support me at all. I really do. I told you before, to live in that bubble. I live in that bubble, and I have tunnel vision for what I want to do in Urban Snob's house, and whatever's going on outside of that, that's none of my business. If you want to come in here and support me, you know what, you going to get mad love here, and if you know what I mean, and hopefully one day you'll stop in. But I really just don't focus on like who doesn't support, because the support does come. And obviously, you know, I got a full-time job. I'm not able to be open every day. And there were times that I can only be open once a week, and I'm still here, and we working on year 5. You know what I mean? In April, we'll be here for 5 years. So that's saying something. So I'm all right with you not coming. I want you to come down, but you know what I mean? If you know, if I ain't shit twist, I'm all right with that too.
Ride out with who's riding with you.
Right.
I guess pieces that, you know, I was unsure of, and I may have asked someone else's opinion, and they would tell me, D, like, this is going to work in here. And sometimes that would be the first thing that went. And so, you know, it's sometimes you do have to, you know, rely on other perspectives and other people's judgments. And I know that's hard to do when you're like, you know, kind of have your own style. So you have to like be global and reach other people. So that was a, you know, really good answer. But when I was looking at your website and the app, what I saw other than just your product, it seemed that like you were more than just a shoe boutique. I would consider it more of like a lifestyle brand where you had information about women's empowerment, and we'll talk about that too. But what type of women are you trying to reach?
I'm trying to reach like the everyday woman. I really want even a woman that is in a place where she's not feeling too good about herself. I just kind of like, if that woman was to reach out to me, like through my website, in all honesty, I would respond like, you know, like,
how many times I call you like, Sheena?
I would respond like, you know, what's going on? You know, do I need to pray for you? Like, that's my response. And so it's not just an avenue just for you to buy your shoes. It's an avenue for you to build yourself up as a woman, even if you're not there yet. It's not even a fake it till you make it type thing. It's just one of those things like to know that the person behind She is Chic is a person that wants to see you do well. And genuinely, like it's genuinely from my heart.
It is. It's very authentic. I can say, you know, I feel like we've quickly become business besties.
Yes.
You know, I felt an immediate amount of support from Sheena, like right away, instantly, when we got together. You know, we met up to do, Sheena had a women's empowerment event where I was a guest speaker at, and thank you for even giving me that platform. Like, we killed it that day. But what inspires you? Like, how do you, you know, I know sometimes, you know, it's hard, like when people aren't always like motivating, but because women, you know, there's a lot of women, like, you know, like we catty and you know, we beef with each other, and you know, I can say that God has placed like, you know, really strong women, you know, around me, you know, like an army. And I always tell Sheena to like keep yourself in a bubble and just keep, you know, a tunnel vision on your focus. But what inspires you to be so motivating to women, especially motivating like to women in business? Like, you know, immediately, like you were very supportive. It wasn't any competition. It wasn't any of that. And you know, you don't find that, you know, too often. It was very genuine and authentic. Like, you know, where did that come from? Like, where do you pull that from?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's just my spirit. It's just who I am. Like, with me, it's what you see is what you get. I mean, I have a strong group of friends, and we've been friends since grade school.
Wow.
And I've been there, just like I'm there for the next woman, I'm there for them. But I can't even tell you where I pull that from. It's just more so of like, that's just kind of like what God has instilled in me.
It's a gift.
Almost like
it's
a gift. You know? It's almost like a gift that, you know, when I meet someone, I genuinely want to see a person do well. And it's not even just about just women. It's more so just in general. But my focus is women, because I feel like you said, the cattiness, the divide, the constant sizing up. And I just recently posted like a speech that Taraji was talking about, like how we work better together. And if we could work together, then we can conquer anything. And I truly do believe that. So for me to hear her say it was like, I'm on the right track.
You are.
Like, I'm on the right track.
You know, I feel like we, one thing about Sheena, her and I share the same principles when it comes to our business and how we approach that. And one thing that we do is it's God first.
Oh, yeah.
So,
For sure.
you know, I know you're going to be successful. I know you're going to be around. So I'm
Thank
really
you.
excited for this. And, you know, because of that, you know, I'm a firm believer that it's important to give back.
Yes.
Okay. And, you know, as a business owner, you quickly recognize the significance in that. So can you tell us about like some of the things that you've done like for the youth in our community? You started a social media campaign for women that, you know, the day you started it, you know, we started inviting people and it took off like
Yes.
fire, and it's been so helpful like every day just to get like a positive message, even when those days that it's hard. Like ladies, it's hard standing behind these doors and making sure the bills are paid and, you know, we got the right product for you. It's not just, you know, us celebrating that we're like bosses. 'Cause
Right.
I don't feel like that. I feel
Right.
like God is the boss of this.
Right.
And, you know, but you definitely need those encouragement. But like, can you tell us just a little bit about like what you've done for the youth and about the social media campaign that you have going on and how people can follow that so they can get on?
Sure. Demetra and I talked about teaming up together to start something with our local youth, our local girls, kind of just playing off of the whole women's empowerment thing. We're still ironing that out.
Yeah.
So
Coming
there's some
soon.
things there, there's some things that we want to do. But my husband is very active when it comes to our youth here in Harrisburg. He hosts a camp every year, free football camp.
Shout out to Danny for doing that. That's
Yes.
Shout out to
my
Danny.
babe. Right. But every year for the past 3, 4, actually, I think this might have been our 5th. He hosts that football camp, and we try to make sure that it's free, that we provide lunch, that the kids have a really good time. This year he wanted to add cheerleaders, and he was like, "You think you can do it?" And I was like, "I don't know," but it was a success, and it was a joy. It really was a joy to work with the girls that I worked with. Like, they really left an impression on me. I just couldn't believe how 4 or 5 girls from different schools in the area, CDE, Susquehanna, Harrisburg High School, Still High, was able to come together for these little girls and show them, like, we're one unit, we're doing this together, we're going to have a good time, we're going to encourage each other. And that to me was just like a godsend. Like, it was such a blessing to see that, and that made me say, okay, this is something that I think we need to continue to do. My husband and I were really, really happy with the turnout. But that's really what that was about. As far as social media and my group, I have a private group on Facebook called My Sister's Keeper. And it's basically just a support system for us women. And in that, I share what I do myself every morning. Every morning, even if it's later on in the day, in the afternoon, I make sure that I'm in my devotionals. I make sure that I'm in prayer. So that's what I give to you guys every day. Like she said, it's spread like wildfire. We're up to 387 members. So every day I'm sharing what the devotional is for that morning, and whatever God speaks to me during prayer, to share with you all about the day, like how to start your day. We're working right now in the Confident Woman Devotional by Joyce Myers. We're doing that for the whole month of September, and we'll see how that goes.
So one thing, and speaking with Sheena, that we had in common, every day we started our morning the same. We pray every morning. We have a ritual that we kind of do to make sure that the day, goes the way that we, so we're protected when for our day. I know that, you're grounded spiritually, and she's so strong in her faith. She's been iron for me. She's helped sharpen me a lot. And, is there like a special scripture or a book that has helped you through the challenges? Because the challenges, they're not going away. They're going to come no matter what. But, what has helped you in creating, for the challenges in creating your brand?
I think the book that is helping me, or that will continue to help me, is just the Word itself, like just the Bible itself. I really try and really hear from God about what I need to be doing, what I should be doing, what steps I should be taking, what moves I should make. I mean, down to what meetings I should take, about what events I should do. Like, that's me.
Yeah.
That's who I am. And the way I look at it is like, it's like when you pay tithes, like you give your 10%. You know what I mean? And your expectation is for God to bless you back, you know, 100-fold. So when you are doing something for somebody else, you're not doing it with an expectation of what are you going to do for me.
Right.
It's almost as if like you're stepping out on faith and knowing that I don't know where the blessing is going to come from. It may not necessarily come from you in order to support me, but it may come from another person. So just by me doing my own act of kindness and being obedient into what God is placing on my heart to do for you, then that's how my blessing will come. And that's pretty much how I look at it. Like, I don't have the expectation of like her, like if I'm not your twist and you don't really, you know,
You ain't feeling what I got.
you ain't feeling what I got, you don't really like nothing that I carry, then that's fine, you know what I mean? But I can point you in another direction. You know, I know 2 other girls that have shoe stores.
Right.
You may like what they have, you know what I mean? You may like all 3 of us.
Right.
Who knows? But the fact of the matter is that I'm not going to shut down anybody else's shine or deter you from not shopping somewhere else just because you don't like my particular brand.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So what can we expect next from both of you ladies? Like, what's another event? You popping up somewhere else? You got somebody else coming?
I do,
What's
and I'm
the
so
deal?
excited.
What?
We got so next month we're working on the date, but we got Pamper Peacock coming back into
Yes.
this
I
location.
love Pamper
So if y'all don't know, Cachet started here in this store before me, and you know, I always say that's my sister business. So we got sister stores, and so you know, with her having the baby and you know, trying to find that balance and really, you know, taking time to spend time with her son, you know, it's time to, like, you know, people want her stuff still, and you know, and she hasn't, you know, had a pop-up event or anything in a couple months, but you know, because of her brand and the dedication that she's put in and the integrity behind it, like, people still look for it, even though you know, she hasn't done anything recently. So we're gonna have Cachet here. We're probably gonna do an interview with Cachet too, so we can get to see what's up with her, and you know, all her customers get to see what's going on and what to expect. And I think we're even gonna have like a little Pamper Peacock section, so you can come in and get some Pamper Peacock stuff. So I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to that.
So if you're not following Pamper Peacock on social media, I'm gonna need you to do that. I'll have
Absolutely.
descriptions of everything
Yes.
below the video. Where are you gonna be at next? Where can we find you? Where you going?
I am not going to do another pop-up shop.
Okay.
I'm
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm going to focus on like just building the website, driving people to the website, getting everybody to download that app.
Yes.
And really just take some time out to spend some time with my family, getting ready for this, coming right off of my Women's Empowerment Conference. Was a lot. It took a lot of time out. So I really kind of just need to set aside some time for them and just focus on just pushing the website out there and driving people there.
Good plan.
Yeah, that is a good plan. I want to thank both of you for being on Minority Report. I want you to tell them where we can find you, where you at online, social media, phone numbers, tag, whatever, all of that. You got a hashtag? Tell it.
All right. So for Urban Snob, you can find us on Facebook at Urban Snob. We have a Facebook page, Instagram, Urban Snob. You can find us on shopteeks.com. We have a little store on shopteeks.com. You don't want to follow me on Snapchat. I'm a little ratchet there, but yeah, just Google us. You're going to find us on Google. So.
You can find me on Facebook, She Is Chic, Instagram, She Is Chic, website, She's Too Chic, She's Too Chic.
Number 2.
.com. Yes, the number 2. She's Too Chic.com. And you can find me in your app store.
Yes.
Google Play, iTunes. Download the app, direct access to me, email, snail mail, as they call it now. Everything.
You're going to have to get me on that app, girl.
Yeah.
I need that.
You.
All right.
Yeah. I got you, for real.
Y'all need your own show on YouTube. This is it for Minority Report. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to catch you guys next time.
Thank you.
Y'all are fun.
On this episode of Minority Report, we are on location at Urban Snob.
Let me do it again. I did that too. I was like, how am I going to interview people and I don't want nobody to know who I am? That ain't going to work, Shell. Get your life. Like, touch, Lord, touch.
I love you.
Touch,
Her
Lord,
spirit is just so infectious. I love it.
Oh, Lord. I said, look at the camera, and immediately y'all both start voguing. Like,
Yeah. It's that blend, and it's that balance of, you know, kind of having that street and then also chic, too.
Mm-hmm. So being, you know,
Chic.
the plug is awesome.